Greetings and salutations, everyone. Weird, the Anchor villain bar doesn't look quite right. It's almost like real life interfered or something. Oh, Mechamac, this is Limbus Company. So, let's see. We have some fun new prizes. Might take a while to fill in all this though. Oh yes, 3 thread, very fulfilling. But yeah, we've basically gotten all of our ducks in a row, so now we have the dream ending, wherein the sinners are accepted and respected by fixers in the ways of the city. Yes, sure, that's what we'll go with. So, Pierce is going to be effective here. I did a little bit of Mirror Dungeon, but I didn't quite finish. So let me think.
다들 연장 챙기죠. 망치를 쥐고
소재가 준비됐어?
언제나 준비되어 있다.
말뚝을 쑤셔 넣어주죠.
And who will be our lucky last contestant? Sure, let's get Donnie in here. So we have everything except for Wrath. Ooh, yeah, actually, lack of wrath would be a little bit of a problem, wouldn't it? Honestly, we have her in level. Let's bring Shi Association to Don Quixote just to round out our elements a little bit. I'll figure out how I want to build my teams after we've seen what these fighters are like. Cesara's directions led us to an empty lot in the back streets.
뭐야 여긴? 뒷골목은 보통 건물들이 뒤지게 빽빽하게 마련인데 왜 여기만 텅 비어 있어?
그러게. 뒷골목에서 이 정도의 땅을 놀리는 건 흔치 않을 텐데.
이유는 모르겠지만 건물에 현수막도 여기저기 붙어있네요.
너희는 현장을 보고 있도록 나는 잠시 파우스트 씨와 함께 담당자를 만나고 오지.
Okay, but that means I can't take any blame for when this goes wrong, Virgilius. You're basically asking for shenanigans to happen.
그때까지 얌전히. 아니, 큰 사고까진 가지 말도록.
Yeah, he knows. Although, we did get to add force to the party, didn't we? He's given up on the slim hope that we won't be getting into any trouble without him.
자, 그럼 안으로 들어가 볼까?
The empty lot was surrounded by all kinds of warning signs and perimeter tapes deterring anyone from haphazardly wandering inside. And when we reached out to grab the tapes to duck under them, our voice rang out, stopping us in our tracks.
네?
잘 모르는 것 같아서 하는 말인데 여기 함부로 들어오면 안 돼요. 안 돼. 저도 그렇고 여기 모여 있는 사람들은 해결사거든요. 해결사. 여기는 일반인들이 함부로 있으면 안 되는 작전 구역이에요. 나 참 피사는 관리를 어떻게 하는 거람?
잠깐만. 뭐죠? 왜 저만 쳐다보면서?
오! 우리를 걱정해주는 것인가? 괜찮네! 괜찮아! 비록
아직 해결사는 아니지만 정의를 위해 목숨을 불사하고 싸운다는 그 마음만큼은 모두가 매한 가지지.
Don Quixote confidently leaps over the warning tape and scampers into the empty lot.
여기가 뭐하는데 이제 알고 들어오는...
자네들처럼 우리 또한 의뢰를 받았다네. 라만 차례인데 토바르의 말일세.
I could practically hear everyone in the empty lot turning around to look at us. The looks on their eyes could hardly be described as friendly. In fact, their alarm at our arrival was palpable. That's when one of the fixers wielding a massive weapon strode in our direction.
너희도 사냥하러 온 놈들이라고.
아이고, 그러고 보니 무기 점검하는 걸로 잊어버렸네. 이럴 때가 아니지. 얼른 가서 마저 손질해야겠다.
The obnoxious guy, who was clearly in over in his head, hurried away when the giant of a fixer stomped his way into the conversation. And the other fixers shook their heads as though they knew what was about to happen.
딱 봐도 협회 출신은 아니고 이름도 안 알려진 어중간한 사무소에서 온 모양인데 대체 몇 명이 더 기어들어오는 거지? 어중이 떠중이가 늘어나는 걸 보니 네 놈들이 기대하는 토벌 금액도 계속 줄어들어서 나중에 거스름돈이나 손에 쥘 수 있을지 걱정이군.
Are you really going to attack us over reward money?
온지 얼마나 됐다고. 시비 거는 놈이 벌써 2명이냐?
옷에는 송곳니 사냥 사무소라고 써있긴 하다만 송곳니 사냥이라 하면...
Oh, blood fiend hunters.
너희 실제로 본 적은 있나?
Yes.
무엇을 말인가?
혈귀.
혈귀? 이것과 혈귀가 관련이 있다는 건가요?
Of course we are.
이 임무에 혈귀가 연관되어 있다는 것은 전달받지 못한 사실이었다. 이것 봐. 이놈들도 제대로 아는 것도 없이 들어왔잖아. 난 너희같이 돈만 보고 아무것도 모른 채 득달같이 달려드는 놈들을 보면 부하같이 밀어. 혈귀 사냥을 방해하는 것도 모자라서 장뜩 돋아진 내 흥까지 쉽게 만들거든.
You'd think that in the city people would learn not to judge by appearances. I'm not entirely sure that he's... I'm trying to think of how to put this without coming off as a hypocrite, or to come off as egotistical, but we've gone through a lot, and he's just assuming that, well, you're clearly idiots. And to be fair, in some ways he's right, but we could just be we are kind of veterans at this. We've been doing this a while.
아니 왜? 돈만 보고 오는 게 잘못인가?
로저 씨, 아마도 이자들은 토벌 현상금이 목표가 아니라
그래. 이 사건 자체에 특별한 의미를 부여하는 자들이군. 단순히 돈으로 움직이는 자들보다 골치 아픈 유형이지.
Oh, throw a barb at Rodian while you're at it.
혈귀를 상대하는 게 뭔지 알지도 못하는 놈들과 같이 임무를 수행할 마음은 없다.
다 커.
At least Ryoshu gets to the point.
무시하려고 해도 궁금해서 되물어보게 되는군. 뭐라고 했지?
닥쳐라, 이 허세만 가득한 새끼.
Ooh, Sinclair is exceptionally pissed off.
닥쳐라, 허접. 이었다.
Oh no, Sinclair got it wrong.
이번엔 속마음이 좀 더 들어가신 모양이네요.
하지만 그런 단축도 마음에 드는 걸.
아무튼 저희도 혈기라면 많이는 아니지만 나름 상대해봤고 당신들한테 무시받을 사람은 한 명도 없어요. 적어도 전투에서만큼은.
다 좋았는데 굳이 한번 뜸들였어야 해?
혈기와 싸워본 경험은 있다는 건가? 그럼 솜씨 한번 볼까? 어줍잖은 놈들인지 진짜 사냥꾼들인지.
토벌하러 들어가기도 전에 여기서 힘 빼야 돼? 다 허락받고 왔다니까.
Yeah, it's not often that Heathcliff's the one trying to play by the rules.
너무 걱정은 마라. 팔다리 정도만 적당히 부러지게 만들어주지. 딱 집으로 돌아가고 싶어질 만큼. 집으로 돌아가는 열차를 타면서 우리에게 고마워해라. 혈귀에게 비참하게 피를 빨아먹히는 것보다는 이 편이 더 나을 테니.
Oh boy, he does not know what we've been through. Level 40 Fang Hunt Office. Oh, Combative Fang Hunt Office Fixer, Prideful Fang Hunt Office Fixer. Okay, these guys are Rupture and Healing Down effects. If this unit has bleed, lose 2 bleed, but it doesn't drop below 1, so they're counter bleed units. It's a good thing that I didn't consider getting the Picod crew in here. If target is Bloodfiend or Bloodbag, deal 10% damage. Does that mean that we're going to be getting identities along those lines? When hitting an enemy with an attack skill, inflict 2 rupture count. Oof. But it's only 10% chance, but I don't like it. On skill use, if target has rupture, deal 30% more damage instead of inflicting rupture. If this unit has bleed, lose 1 bleed count. If panic, reset to 0. They're all weak to pierce but resistant to blunt. I'm going to save her gripping skill and go for the evade. Wait, it doesn't tell us how many waves we have to go through. Oh dear, I think this is a chain battle. Okay, let's go for a slow start here. Okay, I want to hang on to his counter attack or skill here, so we can line up for whistles. Neutral? Yeah, okay, let's go for an attack there.
악인들을 해치우세나.
뻔하지.
We haven't. Oh, wait a minute. Wave 1 of 1. 9 enemies to take down. Okay, so I think it's time that we started going a little more aggressive. $24 to $74. There's a decent chance that it'll end with execution. 36. Yeah, let's go for the whistles.
악인들을 해치우세나.
급소가 전부 꿰뚫렸네.
저리. 억울하지? 정신 못 차릴 거야. 아이고.
파쇄 완료.
And now there's 4 of them on the field. Okay, Prideful Fanghunt Office Fixer. Do you have anything fancy? No? But you do have different skills. Slam, so blunt, envy, crush wounds. If target has rupture, base power +1. If target has 10 rupture count, this does not consume rupture count on hit. I hate that. If this unit has bleed, lose 2 bleed count. Okay. Wait, no, they resist blunt. I mean, we have the option to, might as well.
점 찍었네.
Oh, wait. I wasn't paying attention to those numbers there. I think Mole Office might actually be pretty good for this part because they have rupture protection. Oh, another prideful guy showed up. Okay, we just have to clear the board and then we're good. So then, if we roll heads, then we're actually going to be able to completely negate that skill. Yeah, let's go for that.
급수가 전복게 뚫렸네.
Boundary of Death! Aww.
완성되었나?
Still think we're a bunch of rank amateurs?
악인들을 해치우세나.
나의 승리다.
I thought so.
아직 모자라. 여러분들, 왜 그렇게 뒷걸음질을 하시는 건가요?
Ooh. Of what befell our company upon our departure from the Red Gazer's hands? I didn't think that the intent was supposed to be that these titles were being written by our sinners, but clearly Don Quixote's enthusiasm has bled in. This is gonna probably push the episode out a lot, but let's do it.
검 끝을 바라본다.
I should have picked a better identity for Don Quixote, but the Wrath is useful.
정화.
Ooh, actually, sanguine pointillism for him isn't that helpful, is it?
악인들을 해치우세나.
이미 도달했다. 이제야 완성되었나?
Unfortunately, we're losing quite a few of evades and clashes in this opening burst. Still only one wave. Oh, that's extremely unideal. Let's hope he doesn't lose this one.
고작 터뜨려주지. 처리했어. 파괴 완료.
The negative SP is helping. I'll say it's usually better to have his skill 2 on any clash you have, but we might need it, but he's about to get it again. That should be okay. Negative SP, but he can win that clash, so spin that over. Execute him. 50% HP, gain haste.
거기구나. 합격장.
PS is actually a pretty decent stat to work with, I'd say. Five enemies, 5 turns. We've got this. The start was a bit shaky, but we're good in the long run. Actually, maybe 10 to 27. Let's see if we can get an execution with forced. Ooh, yeah, that's good. Next turn, we're going to bring in one of our VoV eco. Oh, wait. Why are you hitting him? I think that the target must have died. Yep, I misjudged there.
완벽한 거리고 여행은
Yes, style kill. Although there's going to be a cutscene, so I probably shouldn't have been messing about like this.
도대체 그런 변신 기술은 듣도 보도 못한 기술을 쓰는군.
Imagine beating these guys with the no ego, base identities only, and still getting this cutscene.
야, 이 정도면 혈기 들이고 먹어 죽사발 만들 조건은 되냐?
그래, 이 정도면 인정할 수밖에 없지.
생각보다 괜찮은 놈들이 왔는데? 제 몫을 할 줄 아는 해결사는 언제나 환영이지.
Looks like we've met our next identity unlocked.
이제 보니 너희 전에 워프 승강장 앞에서 떠들던 개들이구나. 되게 바빠 보이던. 아, 나는 로메로야.
일행이 싸우는데 뒤에서 구경하고 있었던 건가?
처음부터 구경했던 건 아니고 중간부터 봤어. 어차피 얘네들은 말려도 내 말을 잘 안 듣거든. 그리고 아까 보니까 쉽게 당할 실력도 아니길래. 이해해줘. 나쁜 친구들은 아니야. 혈기들을 사냥할 때 온갖 일에 겪다 보니 조금 예민한 거지.
이해하오. 그런 존재를 사냥하다 보면 많은 것에 의구심을 품을 수밖에 없을 테니.
사실 나도 얘들 의견에 부분적으로는 동의해. 토벌 상대에 비해서 피사와 하나 옆에서 내건 토벌 참가족과는 지나칠 정도로 분별력이 떨어져. 나였다면 그런 식으로 조건에 낮춰서 모집하진 않았을 거야.
His friendly smile faltered slightly as he gestured around the empty lot.
저쪽 천막 주위를 둘러봐. 뭘 알고서 온 놈들이 있긴 하는지. 이런 건 전문가에게 맡기는 게 제일 안전했을 텐데 말이야.
Around the command tent? We all simultaneously turned to look at the large, noisy tent.
여러분들 봤어? 저기 입구 쪽에서 싸움 난 거? 정말 난장판이지? 세상에, 내가 이런 놈들이랑 같은 의뢰를 하면서 부대 끼고 있어야 된다는 거야.
Oh, and now Mersault's identity makes sense.
저자는 또 뭐지?
In the distance, we saw some guy running his mouth and striking several exaggerated, dramatic poses at their tiny device. Most likely a camera of sorts. I know we all had experience with someone like him in the past. K-Corp Security Code Purple. That guy reminds me of a certain someone.
지크프리트처럼 사진을 찍어대네요.
He ran around for a while, visiting every corner of the empty lot, trying to get every detail in the frame, and suddenly started striding towards us in an annoyed gait.
이봐, 너희.
본인을 불렀는가?
좀 다른 데로 가줄래? 시청자들한테 방해가 되잖아.
저희의 통행에도 방해가 되는데요. 그쪽이.
He whipped his attention back to the camera as though he was pretending not to hear what Ishmael said. Or as if he decided her words weren't worth entertaining.
지금 내가 어디 왔냐고. 너무 놀라지 마. 바로 피사가 있는 16구 뒷골목이지. 맞아. 지난번에 피사 150년산 아이스크림 반영구 통조림 후기 방송 다들 기억하지? 그런데 아쉽게도 오늘은 아이스크림을 먹으러 온 게 아니야.
I get the feeling this guy's gonna die horribly. Or we're going to kill him to save him from a fate worse than death.
저 양반은 아까부터 계속 뭐 하고 있는 거야? 누구한테 말을 하고 있는 건데?
아마도 방송을 보고 있는 자기 시청자들한테 말하고 있는 것 같아요.
모종의 방송 호스트라는 느낌이 드는군. 최근 일부 도시에서는 카메라를 통해 간단한 방송을 송출하는 문화가 유행이라는 것 같다.
I can't help but feel slightly called out by this. But it's not like I'm actually going out into dangerous places to get my view count up.
무례한 작자네. 꼬맹이, 너무 신경 쓰지 마.
정말
Yeah, she looks up to him.
경사스러운 날이 아닐 수 없고 저자는 3대 해결사 잡지 중 하나인 월간 해결사들 10월호에서 주목해야 하는 신인 해결사 12 중 한 명으로 뽑힌 서부 쉔크 협회의 가미오날이란 말일세.
Ooh, and he's still gonna die horribly.
누누이 말하는 거지만 그런 걸 아는 사람... 됐어요.
지난번에 버스에서 보여주기까지 했는데 아무도 듣지 않았다는 것인가?
Kind of no.
미쳤냐 그걸 듣게? 당연히 안 듣고 잤지.
코빗길을 운행 중에 그런 길고 긴 말은 멀미를 유발하오 돈키호테 양.
The grumbling sinners clearly existed outside Don Quixote's world. She was breathing very heavily, a look of admiration clear on her face.
그런 가미오날이와 선수 인사까지 나누게 될 줄이야.
Unfortunately you aren't, because he thinks that you're not worth his time. Of course no one shook hands or exchanged the simplest pleasantries with Camille just yet. Hey, 32 minutes, that's not bad. So, until next time guys, take care, I'll see you all around.
왜 그렇게 뒷걸음질을 하시는 건가요?